Hi Capricorns, and welcome back. I'd like to go straight into your reading. I hope you're enjoying them. We go straight to the left hand side, bottom card there, which is the High Priestess. Now, as the High Priestess, she's always about knowledge and using your intuition. Now, you're great for this because Capricorns can use this as they've got the ability, as a very spiritual side to them as well. And you know, if someone's needs to confide in you, you can hold that secret as well. You've got unity and strength and knowledge all within that card, and the intuition I've already said. So use that. It's a powerful card to start you off in this week's reading. I see that you're going to be drawn in directions, and you know you've got the blindfold on with the Two of Swords there. Now the Two of Swords is telling you to the direction in which you're pulled and you're not sure which road to go, and this is why your High Priestess is there, to show you that you've just got to trust in yourself a little bit here, because although the journey ahead is sometimes not able to see this, we have to put a lot behind us, a lot of emotions there, and keep our feet firmly on the ground till we make the decision and apply some logic to anything you're starting, whether if it's new or whatever you're going into here. Because I do see that the back card I'm going to draw your attention to is the Journey card. It's the Knot, it's the Fool. And this is about packing up everything, packing up past and packing up everything you've been through and joining, you know, to walk forward again. We've got loyalty here. You're very loyal and very loving and giving people, Capricorns. So we're getting you a little bit to the edge here, but it means your decisions and your choices, whole new beginnings, the ending of the beginning of new, but the ending of the old. So it's about new starts. Now, so this crossroads that I'm going to draw you back to your number 2 swords there. He's telling us that you've got some decisions to make and you've got to apply some logic, because you can be very hard on yourself at times. Now, the Emperor's there to show you that is guidance, and do seek advice and guidance if you do, because some projects that you're thinking about, you'll maybe need that little bit of support and advice with them, because are they worth completing? So just take your time there. And do also seek the advice, because the Hermit's showing you that. Now, the Hermit always comes along to know that he's giving you the lamp, the direction, he's showing you the route, but also it's one that you need to look into. Again, it's reflection. So take your time on these decisions that you're making, and that's why you've got your High Priestess to use your intuition with. So we're going to guide you forward. We're going to go on this route where the Hermit's leading us around the way. We're going to seek the advice, and maybe from someone that's older and wiser than ourselves. So going forward and seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. It's also maybe seeking a little bit of something to help us with maybe a few problems we've got internally as well. But the Queen of Swords is there. Now, the Queen of Swords, she's always a kind of powerful card, intellectual, got a great head on her shoulders, likes to be in charge of everything. So although I've got you to take your time and look the direction you need to, and don't turn your back there to anybody who's trying to give you that little bit of advice, because as the Queen of Swords is there, she's always full of ideas and she's got a lot to offer there. Very firm and very creativity. So you've got things happening, and seeing that, you know, you take your power. You've got a very powerful Queen there with the swords and in charge and showing your authority. So there's something where you're going to take charge of as well. The Magician is setting also seeds for your ideas. And that's where, you know, you're kind of reflecting inwardly and knowing where to go. The guidance is needed, but the Magician is there to show you everything is there. You just have to, the seeds are set, the ideas are there. You just got to play around a little bit here. See the magic before the magic appears. But there is no starts where property is concerned as well, because this is a Knight of Wands. Now, to me, it's always upliftment and moving forward. So although the ideas we're struggling a little bit with here, then they're going to start to move. So you're going to rise up and go forward. So you could be planning new moves. I see that a little helping hand is needed from time to time also. But don't ignore a helping hand if you just need that little bit of support right now. Because you kind of get bored very easily, Capricorns, and there's something that, you know, you've got your idea, your thinking cap is on, and you might need a little bit of support and helping hand to get you to start you off there with the new ideas. So we're weighing up with the Juggler. As a Juggler, as you can see there at the top left hand side, again it's a number 2, been born in of ideas, but also weighing up the whole thing, and financially weighing up whether these ideas and this what you're seeking at this moment in time is going to pay off. So keeping a firm eye of what's going in and what's going out, but keeping things moving nicely around that figure of 8 there. So juggling around a little bit. We might have to juggle around with our finances and balance them up a little bit better than we've got them right now. I see that then now that's the note at the back there, that's your major card, and that's about you taking a few risks, but you've got to weigh the pros and cons up here before you take any major risks. So you're going to be on fast and swift journeys and also travelling to where there's water. So I see a journey to the coast with you there. And also you've got in the middle card there of the middle row is about your finances once again, and it's a keeper of your finances. Although you're keeping an eye on them like we've got the juggler there, this is about some money under your feet, in your head there, as you say, your mind, and also holding on to some in your hands. Now that's holding on tightly to what you've got, so financially you need to hold on here to a little bit, but making till you're aware of what the journey and the ideas is you want to put your money into. But I like the card because it does give you financial advice, but it also gives you, again, profits around you and what you've worked hard for, but enjoy it as well. No, not holding on too tight, but cautious, again, weighing up, but money and finances are there definitely around you. Also, you're going to again reflect because the 2s come again for you with the Wands. Now, again, the 2 of Wands relates to your inner world and your outer world and the journey in which you're taking. So there is definitely something that's really going to entice you here. But again, you've got to reflect on it again, because twice you've got, again, the Magician, the Hermit, and the partnership here. So you may have to just decide what, if this is inwardly, and your powerful high priestess using your intuition to see if this journey is well worth taking. The Queen of Wands is a very loving and very nurturing queen, is the Queen of Wands. Always a very intelligent queen with a lot, again, of new ideas that surround her. See that, you know, although she's there and she's got a lot of education with her, this relates to you as Capricorns. You've got brilliant heads on your shoulders and you've done a lot of education to be where you are. And that's why you've got a lot of motherly figures around. You've got, again, a maturity. You like the outdoors. So getting out and about, and also you love children with this card. The Queen of Wands, she always likes to nurture the younger ones as well around her. So she's a beautiful card there, is the one. So relating to you Capricorns, you've got a beautiful side to you. You carried a bit of heartache as well around. Time to ditch that. Note that you don't need that to keep within that, because I feel like I'm ending that heartache for you within that card. Now the world is with you. Now the world is very powerful, again, major changes, but it's about completing things. So even though we've got the nurture and want the children around us, we've had a little bit of heartache there, and now the world's come for you to say, look, we can complete things within our world. So it's about maybe wanting ideas to start families, or weighing up a lot of things, and financially around us also, this new journey to come. So we've got the card there that says, one, we've got to safeguard what's ours, because although the 7 of Swords is significantly around you there, it's also safeguarding you and safeguarding what's yours. So you're very protective to the ones that's very close by you, but also you're protecting your own ideas, you're protecting your own things around you at the moment, and not knowing that anybody's going to run off with your ideas or your decisions. But also about being honest, because sometimes it's about being honest with yourself, but just be a bit vigilant here, because the card can relate to a little bit of dishonesty, so watch and make sure that everybody's honest with you. The King of Cups is there because it can test you a little bit as well. The waters around you have been tested, where males are on females, whichever whichever the listener is here. But I feel like testing times have been around. But you're very sentimental as well when you want to be. So although I've got a side of you that can be very business-like and very lecturing-like and very, very scientific with you and all these things, because you've got your great Queen of Swords, she's always got great heads. But also the King of Cups is there to say, look, you've got an emotional side to you as well, so you can have a little bit, show your emotions, but you're proud of what you've built up around you. The Tower is there to say, look, we have to be honest, I know it's testing times, but we have to build on solid foundations for you, because if you build on rocky ones, it will collapse. Now, the Taurus means you've got to have mentally and physically have a sort out as well of things you don't need around you. So if there's a little bit of a blowout needed and a little bit of clearance needed here. And, you know, I feel like it's in both ways. I feel like I want to clear you out and have a bit of a good time around you, but also clearing things out that you don't need to keep piling around you. So sorting and decision making and sorting everything out there. The Knight of Wands comes to slow you down a little bit, so you feel a little bit stuck with this card. So you can feel situations that's going to slow you down here, and not, you know, you've got a lot of land to cover, you've got a lot of journeys to have, but it's about when you're ready to take them. So, you know, because you can be a bit, again, stubborn, because I've got the Emperor as a stubborn, but I also have the Knight of Pentacles, where it can be a little bit stubborn with yourself, but controlling things. But maybe it's not time to move on things yet, and just sit tight a little bit, because when they start to move, they will go fast. But it's about being slowing you down a little bit and not going in this race, because the Knight of Pentacles won't race into anything. The Death card is there also, which means ending of things and beginning of things. So take your time, look, you to reflect on what you do want, because the Death card is there to say, look, it's the ending and the rebirth, just like the new journeys come for you. So it's ending old things and going into new journeys and new starts. Now, that card there again is a couple card, as you can see, the Two of Cups again. Now, the Two of Cups, it relates to give ideas you want to share, decisions you want to share, but it's also two people joining together. If you look, or it can signify engagements and weddings, but also it's sharing where work concerns ideas and coming together with your ideas. And that when you do have this, you can actually know that this is quite easily can put you on another journey, on a new pathway, because an idea can be born through sharing things. So I will leave that with you for the coming week ahead, Capricorn, and hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, like and subscribe for me, or leave me a comment. Quite free to do that, and I'll join you in the coming week for another reading. Thank you for listening.